Hello and good day to one and all. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions, and we're looking at the weekend football. We've got Serie A, Premiership, Bundesliga, La Liga. We're going to be looking at the very least. You know the drill. If you like the content we continue to bring out, like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow, positive, negative comments. Keep them coming, of course. Went 1-2 from the Europa League yesterday. Very surprised at the fact that Sporting didn't come through in that one. Yeah, Barcelona Man United, that was a shock to me. I thought that was going to be a low scoring game. What can you do? However, Juventus versus Nantes didn't disappoint. Both teams did score, so you still got plus money from that one. If you were following. In regards to this, we're looking straight into the Premiership. How many games we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games that we're going to be looking at as far as this is concerned. So let's get going. First game we're going to be looking at is Aston Villa versus Arsenal. A lot of people keep talking about the outside things, Emery, not wanting to lose to his old club, Martinez having something to prove. Martinez seems to be on his own mindset. He's got his own thing, that his own targets. He wants to be classed as the best keeper in the world. Arguably is, but he wants to be officially acknowledged as that. I know he got like best keeper of the World Cup, but you know what I'm saying, all right? So they've all got their. A lot of people are talking about these sort of things. Now I'm talking about the things that are on the pitch, and there's one thing that I've seen from Arsenal as of late in the last 3-4 games. Is they're tired, man. Arsenal are tired. You got to remember, Arteta's not really rotating this squad whatsoever, and it's catching up with them. I believe that's what's catching up with them. I don't believe their form has really dipped. We saw what they did in the first half against Manchester City. I don't think their form's dipped, but I just think they're tired. And I think it's going to be coming into this game as well, and the game after that. So with that being the case, the first prediction that I'm actually going to be looking at is Aston Villa double chance. Aston Villa to win or draw. I don't expect Aston Villa to lose this one. And the odds for that is 1.95. 1.95. Second match I'm going to be looking at is Brentford versus Crystal Palace. You know how I feel about Crystal Palace when the likes of Zaha is not 100% or not available. I don't like what they bring to the table. Yes, they're still the likes of Elise and Eze and Edouard and so on. I get it. But I just don't like them without Zaha, let alone a non 100% Zaha. I think Brentford take advantage of this. De Silva, Mbuemo, Ivan Toney and what have you, spearheading them up front. And I think Brentford come away with this one. So I'm looking at Brentford to win the game and under 5 goals, and that's at 2.15. 2.15. Then I'm looking at Chelsea versus Southampton. Chelsea will be smarting after that loss against Borussia Dortmund. We did call it. We did call Borussia Dortmund. We beat them in under 5 goals, and that was great. I was at 2.70. Chelsea versus Southampton. Obviously they're coming down when it comes to the level of football that they're up against. And sometimes Chelsea will play the level of their opponent. This time round, I think Chelsea are going to want to try and make that statement. But I don't feel that they are, as confident as they could be. I still think they're going to eke out the victory against Southampton. But I don't think it's going to be as convincing as people may think it will be. So I'm looking at Chelsea to win and under 4 goals. Under 4 goals. And you're looking at 1.95. Then I'm moving on to Manchester City, Forest. Yeah, Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. Forest are very open at the back, as we know. They're going to make this entertaining. Their crowd are going to be there. They're going to be loud. They're going to be boisterous. This is one of the games of the season for them. Yes, they'll be supporting their own team, but they'll be in awe of the magicians that will be on the pitch, the opposition from Manchester City. I can only see it's going one way, a Man City win. Let's not get it twisted. Haaland needed that goal in that last game. Haaland, I feel, will get another one in this game. So the combination I'm looking at is a Manchester City win with Erling Haaland getting on the score sheet again, so long as he starts. If he doesn't start, obviously the prediction is void. But as long as he does start, I'm looking at Man City to win the game with Erling Haaland scoring at any time. And the odds for that is 1.83. Then I'm also looking at Newcastle versus Liverpool. Newcastle having a really good season. Liverpool getting that morale boosting victory against Everton. Newcastle, again, St James's Park is not easy to go to. not a fortress, but it's not easy to go to. Liverpool, you know how I feel about that midfield. It's not been great this season whatsoever. However, that victory against Everton could spearhead them into a little bit of a run. And do you know what? Just got a feeling that Liverpool are going away from home and they're going to be taking those 3 points. So that does happen. Liverpool to win, just to win at St James's Park is great odds at 2.70. Really, really good odds. Okay. And then finally, I'm looking at Manchester United versus Leicester City. Okay. So in regards to this one, Manchester United are on a high right now. They really, really are on a high. We see what Rashford's doing. We love his link-up play with Weghorst. There's a lot of fight, regarding Sancho and Anthony as well. Casemiro is just a revelation for them. We can go on and on and on about this Manchester United team doing really well, and they're peaking at the right time. Leicester City, getting along. They're getting along. Bringing in Iheanacho, finally. Rodgers will always find a way to find Vardy back in the team for some whatever reason, but Iheanacho is dangerous, and whenever he's in that team, always scores or assists. He's always doing something. Maddison is doing his thing. I like what Leicester City are doing. Leicester City a couple of weeks ago, they dealt with Villa well. Went to Villa Park and hit 4, if I remember rightly. There's plenty of goals in this team, and I think there's plenty of fight. So with that being the case, I'm looking at this game, both teams to score, yes. And I'm also looking at both teams to receive a yellow card. And the odds for that is 2.14. So, quick recap in regards to the Premiership predictions. I'm looking at Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Villa double chance, which basically means Aston Villa to draw or win. Odds for that is 1.95. Brentford versus Palace. I'm looking at Brentford to win and under 5 goals at 2.15. More than double your money. Chelsea versus Southampton. I'm looking at Chelsea to win the game and under 4 goals. And the odds for that is 1.95. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. I'm looking at Man City to win this game at the City ground with Erling Haaland getting another goal at any time. And the odds for that is 1.83. Newcastle versus Liverpool. I'm looking at Liverpool to get that away win. Okay, that away win at St James's Park. Great odds at 2.70. And finally, Manchester United versus Leicester City. I'm looking at Manchester United. So both teams to score with both teams to receive a yellow card. And that's more than double your money at 2.14. So there you have it. That's what I'm looking at as far as Premiership is concerned. La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga will be soon. But until then, Dr. Frank is signing out for now. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.